Today, our topic is about accessing that inner stability, the inner mountain, to be the mountain. The actual title is Be Like Mountain to the Earth, Firm and Stable, Squelching Her Fears. There is a saying in the Qur'an that says, when God created the earth was shaking. So he set down the mountains to make her stable. And think about what the mountains are. The mountains are formed when the tectonic plates of the earth were moving and they crashed up against each other, edges crumbling and one going under the other, lifting each other up until the movement stopped, forming these marvelous, majestic mountains that we see in front of us. And yes, I get it. They still move slightly, but when we see a mountain, I just recently took a trip to Crested Butte to visit a friend who her family had a home there when they were growing up, and she and her husband go there every year in the summertime, in the wintertime, and she knows those mountains and the trails. Like I was in awe. I was in awe of some of the places that they took me. These places, I don't know how we got to them, but we did, and it was just marvelous. And each of the mountains has a name, and it's like the mountain range, and then the peaks have a name, and they really do. They have a majesty about them. They also, like, each its own entity, and you can feel it and connect with these mountains, and you can feel the stability in these mountains when you sit on them or climb on them, crawl on them. It was just so healing to sit on the ground and touch the earth of these mountains and feel the force of the entity of the mountains that is so stabilizing and calming and securing, and just gives that quite a reprieve from being in the daily life of, the foundation shifting underneath our feet and that instability appearing to just like have all the pieces of our lives on a collision course. And we're just not sure where it's going to, if it's going to stop, how the crash is going to happen, what mountains are going to be formed. But the question is, inside of each one of us, inside of you, can you access the inner mountain? Can you access the inner mountain inside of yourself? And can you sense the quality of the mountain inside you and really call on that stabilizing force from within you as things appear unstable around you? Can you be the mountain to your own earth, the earth of your own being, to firm and stabilize the inner mountain of your existence and squelch the fears? I think each one of us has the ability to be our own mountain and to bring that force inside of ourselves. It's already inside, right? So to bring it up from within ourselves, to like set down upon the earth, to stabilize, bring stabilization and firmness to the earth, to squelch the fears. So that is our mission today. And let's go ahead and come into our meditation and healing circle. Let's come into our circle sitting side by side, shoulder to shoulder, elbow to elbow, knee to knee, coming together as one. Everybody coming into one circle. Imagine us all in one circle, and let's bring everything to face toward the center of our circle where our hearts meet. Our hearts meet as one, and together let's call on our source. In the name of the one most merciful, ever compassionate. In the name of the one most merciful, ever compassionate, we call on you. We ask you to send your essence of unconditional love. And let's just imagine this gentle rain of unconditional love and mercy flowing into the space around you. Imagine it flowing all around you and into the space in front of you, gently cooling and calming the space around you. And imagine this water coming in like a stream. And imagine it flowing right into your heart center, that space at the front of your chest space, in the center of your chest. And just tune into your chest for a minute, into your chest space, and feel that space. Feel your heart space. How is it feeling today? This would be a good check-in to do on a regular basis. How is your heart? How is your heart? Is it feeling guarded? Is it feeling frozen? Is it feeling like solid, like a rock? You know, what is happening in your heart center? Or is it feeling free and open and receiving the love and drinking in the love right away? If your heart, I know mine has been a little more guarded lately than usual. So if you feel that guardedness, you can give some tapping at the center of your heart, kind of either a thumping or a tapping, or you can take the palm of your hand, or the flat part of the fingers of your hand, and just rub that space in the center of your chest, and this help to soothe and calm the fears, already bringing that calming, gentle, calming energy into your heart space. And again, give some tapping, kind of break up the congestion there. And as that breaks up, you can kind of scoop it up with your breath and exhale, blow it out and let it release. And just let's call on the unseen support team, calling on the prophets, the angels, the saints, the perfected ones, the guides, the healers, the teachers, all who are here to help to guide you along your journey to healing and wholeness. Let's call on your unseen support team. If you prefer to call on your ancestors, you call on your ancestors too. It's not an either or, it's a both and. And just ask for their help and support with whatever's moving for you. And again, just pay attention to your heart center. It gives a gentle, like a rubbing in a circular motion at the center of your heart. You can alternate that with the tapping or the thumping, kind of breaking up the congestion there. Inhale, scoop it up, exhale, blow it out, and then give that calming, rubbing space to help to settle into your heart space. And just invite that place to rest. If you want to make an intention for this meditation today, and make that intention, and if you feel inclined to do so, call on the unseen support team directly. Unseen support team, I mean your source, angels, guides, prophets, saints, healers, helpers, all ancestors, all who are here to support you. A lot of support. There's a lot of support for you here. So call on them and ask for their help. We have free will, so we have to ask. So ask for their help. Our intention for today as a group is to release the fears and bring in that energy of the mountain that stabilizes the fears, that calms the fears and stabilizes the body and stabilizes the earth. We can be the mountain and be the mountain upon the earth to stabilize and calm the shaking of the earth. And as you feel your heart center start to soften and open up, now just bring that intention that this gentle water of unconditional love flow right into your heart center, and imagine at the front of your heart space a funnel The funnel that extends from the front of your heart space, and let that funnel turn straight to that stream of unconditional love. And as it flows in, let it flow through that funnel and go all the way into the center of your chest, filling your whole chest space. And use your breath like a breathing portal to breathe this unconditional love into the center of your heart. Let it breathe it in. And as you exhale, just release any more of that congestion that wants to release. Blow it out and inhale in. Inhale in more of that unconditional love. Let that go into the center of your chest. And exhale, releasing the clutter. And now let's take a breath. And as you inhale, just draw your energy into the vertical core of your body. You can upright your spine, lift your head. So imagine you have the crown at the top of your head, in the center of your head. Imagine that being pulled up. You can put your hands up under your skull and your jaw and lift that up, and that elongates your spine and lengthens your spine and straightens your spine. That core of light that moves through the top of your head and goes through the core of your body. It's like you're aligning the center of your physical body so as to lengthen and straighten that core light that runs through the center of your body. And you have a core light that runs through the top of your head, through that crown, and all the way through your body, halfway front to back, halfway side to side. Running through your head space, through your throat space, through your heart space, through your solar plexus space, through your belly, through your sacral center, through your pelvic floor. Just let your physical body align with that core light. And energy flows where attention goes. So bring your attention, your focus to that core light. And as you inhale, just imagine that unconditional love flowing in through your heart center and filling that vertical core of light, filling it with unconditional love, letting that light, pure divine light and unconditional love merge at the very center of your body. And as you inhale, draw your energy into that core of light and unconditional love. And as you exhale, let yourself drop down and land into your pelvic bowl and lean into that vertical core, being infused with pure divine light and unconditional love. And again, inhale, draw all of your energy into your vertical core. Exhale, drop down, land into your pelvic bowl, land into your hips, and give your hips a wiggle or a stretch. Land firmly. Feel your weight into your seat. And just position yourself in that very core. Bring your focus and attention into that core of your body. Imagine yourself, your conscious body, standing in that vertical core of light, being infused with the vibration of pure divine light and unconditional love, letting that vibration penetrate every cell of your body and infuse into the consciousness that lives within every cell of your body, filling it with pure divine light, unconditional love. Letting yourself rest into that. And again, together, let's call on our source. In the name of the one most merciful, ever compassionate, we call on you. We ask you to send your essence of your eternal compassion And this is the compassion that is the womb of our creation, of our entire existence. It is the ocean of living consciousness. We're one body, one greater body, and each of us cells within this greater body contained in this womb of our cosmic existence, subsisting in this ocean of living consciousness, which is pure compassion. This is the pure compassion. So as you bring your focus into your core and bask in this unconditional love and pure divine light, and you exhale, drop down, land into your hips, lean into this vertical core in front of your spine, and feel your entire being contained in this womb of eternal compassion. Contained in compassion, held in compassion, and feel yourself nurtured, loved, cherished, held, protected, nurtured, completely and totally accepted, safe within this cosmic womb of eternal compassion. Breathe with that and feel that. And with each breath, again, drawing your energy into your vertical core of pure divine light and unconditional love, letting your entire being be infused with that vibration of unconditional love and pure divine light. Drop down, really land into your body, rest into your body, and feel yourself wrapped and held in eternal compassion. And let's do that a couple of more times. Again, feel that vertical core of light at the center of your body. And upright your spine, lengthen your spine, and bring your consciousness into that vertical core and through the center of your chest, through that breathing portal. Breathe in that unconditional love. Breathe it all the way into that center of your body and let it fill up that core light with unconditional love. And as you inhale, draw all of your energy into that vertical core to bask in that unconditional love and pure divine light. Let every cell of your body resonate with that frequency of unconditional love and pure divine light. Inhale, draw all of your energy into that vertical core. As you exhale, drop down, land into your pelvic bowl, lean into this vertical core. Really let yourself drop down and land into your hips. Feel your weight in your body and feel your entire body wrapped in eternal compassion, held in this compassion, loved, nurtured, nourished, totally accepted, protected, and cherished in this safe womb, cosmic womb of eternal compassion. And one more time. Again, feel that pure divine light that runs through your vertical core, through the top of your head, all the way through your body, halfway front to back and halfway side to side, moving through the top of your head, through your head space, through your throat space, through your heart space, through your solar plexus space, through your belly space, through your sacral center, and through your pelvic floor. And inhale in through your heart center, drawing that unconditional love in through your heart center to pour this love into this vertical core of light. And again, lengthen your spine. And as you inhale, draw all of your energy into this vertical core. Exhale, drop down, land into your pelvic bowl. Lean your conscious body into this vertical core and be infused with this vibration of pure divine light and unconditional love. Again, inhale, draw all of your energy into the vertical core. Exhale, drop down, land into your pelvic bowl. Lean into this core. Really let your weight drop into your hips and feel yourself completely wrapped and held in this cosmic womb of eternal compassion, held in compassion, held in love, held in complete and total acceptance, held in safety and protection. And let yourself be wrapped and held, nurtured, cared for, loved, cherished. Let yourself be cherished. And if you notice fears, just take a minute and tune into your body. If you notice that shaking, like we've mentioned, that saying that when the earth was created, initially she was shaking, and God set down the mountains on the earth to stop her from shaking. So just notice in your earth of your own body, of your own existence, notice if there are any places that feel shaking or trembling or uneasy, uncertain, and just be aware of them. Remember, you are infused at your core with pure divine light and unconditional love, present in your body and held, swaddled in eternal compassion. So let yourself just be a witness to any places in your body that may be trembling, that may be shaking, that may be uneasy, and let yourself feel that, or just notice it. You don't have to live it or anything like that and go fully into it. Just notice it, be a witness to it. And as you notice it, just invite this place to be held in this eternal compassion, in this womb of safety. Invite it to join you in this safe space and be held, and bring this unconditional love and compassion to that place of fear, those places of fear inside of you. And just imagine, however you perceive, everybody has a little bit different way of imagining these things or feeling, sensing these things. If you can feel it, sense it, visualize it, imagine it, whatever way that is for you, just imagine this like this womb of safety surrounding that place and holding it, protecting it, nourishing it, nurturing it, holding it. And invite it to receive this compassion and this love. Invite it to receive. Just let those places, use your breath to breathe into them. And just like you were doing with your own body, breathing into the core and dropping down, landing into your hips and feeling yourself held. Invite these other places in your body that are sensing that shakiness, that shaky fear. Just invite them to also breathe in and open, receive this light and unconditional love inside of them, and rest into this womb of compassion to be held, nurtured, nourished, protected. If you notice another place in your body, invite that too. Let it be held. Let it be comforted. And let the stabilizing force of just pure compassion and recognition, it's really a recognition and an acknowledgement of this place that really does need to be heard. It needs to be felt and sensed. And it wants to be loved and nurtured and cared for. Just let this, let it receive the response that it is seeking, and let it be held, let it be nourished, let it be nurtured. And invite it to rest and receive, to rest and receive, to rest and receive all of the places in you that are feeling uneasy. Just let them be held, loved, nurtured, nourished, protected, accepted, heard, understood, acknowledged, valued, cherished, absolutely cherished. There is no doubt that you're valuable and worthy of being loved, of feeling this connection, of being held. Give it the time and the space that it yearns for, and let it be held. If you're multitasking, come back and just give this place inside of yourself the time and the attention that it yearns for, and let it be held. Let it receive the love. Let it be infused in light. Let it be held in the compassion. And let it rest. Let it rest into those places inside of you. Let it rest. I'm going to call on one of the divine names, the divine powers. And the divine powers are present within you. They're a part of you. They're a part of the life force energy that was breathed into your body to give life to your physical form. And there is the life force of your being contains the divine powers. It is the breath of spirit breathed into you. And when we come into these bodies, we forget them. And part of our journey here, our journey to healing and wholeness, is to remember these divine powers and to unleash them from within ourselves, to take up the space and to be us and we be them. We become one with them and let them really consciously take up the space of our being. There is one called Al-Mukit, and it's spelled with an M as in Mary, U, and then the transliteration is a Q, and it's kind of like, it's more like a click kind of in the back of the throat. It's like if you make the K sound in English, like the K, and then just bring the friction point a little further back toward the back of your mouth, and it sounds like it's a little bit different, but do the best you can with it. Mukit. And then it ends with a T, just like the English T. And it's the name for the preserver, the protector, the one who nourishes. And that's according to Fauzia's book, The Divine Names, 99 Healing Names of the One Love. In Neil Douglas Klotz's book, The Sufi Book of Life, I always read from both of these. It is defined as embodying a steady state. So from Fauzia's book, Divine Names, 99 Healing Names of the One Love, Al-Muqit is the one who has power over everything, the shaper of fate, the one who assists in all spiritual situations. In Neil Douglas Klotz's book, he says, when you are guided to this pathway, the pathway of Al-Muqit, embodying a steady state, take the opportunity to feel a very steady yet powerful state of awareness in your being that maintains and nourishes you and others. So let's call on, and again, call on your source, call on your unseen support team, and ask for help. Call on the divine name of Muqit, and if you use Yah, Yah is a calling, right? It is an invoking. And when we call, it's like saying, oh, like, oh, Mary, come here, right? It calls her attention and she comes. So Yah is calling the attention of the divine power, so it comes. And this divine power, as it exists within you, it's like, I see it as calling it from outside of yourself as well as calling it from within yourself. So calling the outer force of this steady state, the embodiment of the steady state, calling it from outside of yourself to meet the vibration, the existence of it within yourself, to call that forward so that it really becomes a part of your consciousness, right? It's like holding one candle next to another candle. There was only one light, and the two lights come together as one light. It's also like tapping a tuning fork. When you tap a tuning fork and you put it next to another tuning fork, the tuning fork will begin to vibrate. So when we call, and the beauty of calling Ya Muqit is in a sacred language. And in a sacred language, the vibration produced by the sound resonates at the same frequency of the thing that it names. So when you're calling it, you're actually calling that frequency and awakening that frequency from within you. So bring it into your body, that sound resonance. If you want to just call on it from whatever resonates with your heart and your sincerity, you can call on it from that, but call on this divine power that produces the steady state within you. It's like the mountains were set down upon the earth to stop her from shaking, to steady her and calm her fears. So let's call on Ya Muqit, Ya Muqit, Ya Muqit. And again, that's M as in Mary, U, Q as in like a I, T as in Tom, Muqit. And if you call on Ya Muqit, this is invoking that divine power, the embodiment of a steady state. And so just imagine, feel, sense this power, this stabilizing, steadying force, this descending upon these shaking places within the earth of your own existence, bringing stability and firmness into those places. And just feel those places where you sensed the shakiness, and you breathe that light and that love and into those places and wrap them in this womb of compassion. Just imagine now this divine power of Ya Muqit settling upon those places within you. And imagine it also settling upon your entire being, creating that firmness and that steady state. And just let that force, as that settles upon you, let your entire being absorb that in through your tissues, through your cells, all the way in and through your being, all the way into your core, creating firmness and stability embodied within your own being, stabilizing the earth of your own existence. Let that penetrate all the way to your core, into this core light, bringing that stability. Bringing that stability into your body, giving you that sense of protection. I'm going to read from Neil Douglas Clott's book, The Sufi Book of Life, a Rumi poem he quotes in his section on al-Muqit, embodying a steady state. Rumi says, outer form means more than we know, since it's joined to inner substance. A seed cannot grow without its kernel, but it also fails if it doesn't have a husk. So the body has importance too. Without it, purpose fails. Look at reality from reality's viewpoint. So he's saying, look at reality from capital R reality, the divine reality's viewpoint. The body is like Mary. We all have Jesus within us, waiting to be born. But until the birth pains come, no Jesus. If the pain never comes, he just returns to source by the secret way he came. So allow those places inside of you that are perhaps sensing the birthing process and is wanting to resist change, transformation. Let those places inside of you be met with this stabilizing force to calm the fears and steady the state. Stabilize the force of your own earth. Ya Mukit. Ya Mukit. Ya Mukit. Ya Mukit. Ya Mukit. And again, as you feel those places wanting to like decompress, those places that it can inhale and then hold tight because it doesn't feel safe to exhale. Just let those places feel this mountain settle upon them, bringing stability and calming the fears. And as you exhale, just let them decompress. Let them exhale. Let them decompress the stress and the fear. And let that stability seep in all the way into the center. And really awaken the stabilizing force from within you. Ya Mukit. Ya Mukit. Ya Mukit. And feel that stabilizing force just take up the core of your being, as well as like extend out and spread around your being like the mountain, to be the mountain. Ya Mukit. Yamukit. Yamukit. And feel this again. And just like feel that center of the mountain centered along your vertical core. And just feel like that center that grounds you to the earth. Feel it move through your core, centering you, stabilizing you, grounding you, connecting you in with the earth to be a steady and stabilizing force upon the earth through your own being. Feel your connection and your physical connection with the planet, with the earth beneath you. Become a mountain, a firm and stable and majestic force upon the earth. And feel that quality of the mountain. Like just feel what you feel when you see a mountain. When you see, and hopefully you see something that is very awe-inspiring, and you feel the majesty and the strength and the stability of the force of that mountain. And let yourself feel that all the way through the core of your being. Let it set down from within your being and around your being and ground you to the earth firmly, securely, a stable presence on the earth. Be, and it is. Be, and it is. Let it move through you, all the way through your hips, through your legs, grounding you into the earth. Be the mountain. Be the mountain. Be the mountain. And really bring your attention and your focus into your vertical core and let that force of Al-Mukit, let that run through that core, stabilizing, nourishing, nurturing, protecting, grounding you to the earth, being embodied from within you. So you embody it and it becomes you, you become it. Be the mountain. Be the mountain. Be the mountain. And now as you take a breath again, draw all of your energy into your vertical core. And as you exhale, drop down, land into your pelvic bowl. Upright yourself at the center of this mountain and be the mountain, grounded and connected in with the earth. Exhale, drop down, really feel your connection into the earth, a stable, grounded force, bringing stability, firmness, and calmness. And feel all of the fears release and let go as you stand in this stable force. Yamukit. And if there's, I speak with clients and program participants about the things that are moving for them. There are things moving for you. Sometimes it's in a job or in a family or just with what's going on the planet and watching the news. Whatever may seem to be destabilizing you. Again, keep yourself in this core, and whatever is happening, let it be happening outside of you, outside of your mountain, and be the mountain. Stabilized, and grounded in the earth. Be the mountain. And even if it's something that's happening in your own body, just draw yourself into this vertical core and let the stabilizing force come through your center, grounding you into the earth, creating stability, protection, nourishment, grounding you into the earth to be the stabilizing force that calms and releases the fears and embodies the steady state. Be the mountain. Be the mountain. Now, if you want to take a moment for gratitude as you just continue to feel and sense, and just let yourself feel the gratitude for this incredible force that is a part of your own being, that is who you are. Just feel the love and gratitude for this place. And be with that, I'm going to wrap up the recording. Communityforconsciousliving.com. Communityforconsciousliving.com. While you're there, sign up to receive the reminders and replays. Receive 2 free gifts. A one sheet, which is a downloadable PDF. That is the 10 spiritual principles of our human existence, who we are, what we are, why we're here, what this earth journey is about, and helping us to keep things in perspective as we move through the various forces that we encounter on our earth journey. The second is a 15-minute downloadable guided meditation that I hope you will download and make a part of your daily practice. It is a meditation to connect with the pure divine light, unconditional love, and eternal compassion that is who and what you are at the core of your being. Right. With that, I thank you very much for being here. We're opening now for Q&A.